Somebody didn't eat their brains! Oh, hey, I just wanted to bring you back the phone, but as you can see, it's a little busted. Sorry about that. Anyways, here you go. Oh, by the way, there will be... Wait, hold on. There, that's better, eh? Yeah, spoilers? There will be. Okay. Oh, jelly donut. Hey, I'm gonna take one of these for the road, okay?
Oh, here's your phone.
Oh, that's broken. Hey, didn't we lose this in Lake Machete?
I told you I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Hi, I'm Danny Nightmare.
I'm Gore the Movie.
And we're Horror Addicts.
And today, we're reviewing Friday the 13th Part 2. So Friday the 13th came out in 1981. That's the year I came out. It was directed by Steve Miner, who also produced it and was the executive producer of Friday the 13th Part 1. He is also the only director in the franchise to direct more than one Friday the 13th film. He also directed Part 3. Lay some knowledge on ya bitches.
Starring Amy Steele as our new final girl, and John Foray as Paul, her love interest, the douchey camp director. You also got a cameo from Adrian King, and you got both Warrington Gillette and Steve Dash filling the boots for Jason in this movie.
So Friday the 13th Part 2 is set 5 years after the events of Friday the 13th Part 1. We get a new camp counselors, and a new killer. Because Mrs. Voorhees was the killer in the first one and that bitch got her head cut off.
So we're gonna give you the good, the bad, and the gory.
In slasher movies, especially modern day slasher movies, you usually get the douchiest bunch of teenagers. But not so in Friday the 13th Part 2. I actually like these kids. You've got lovable wheelchair guy. You've got chick with awesome butt cleavage. You've got chick who's nice to wheelchair guy. We also have Amy Steele as one of the best final girls of all time. Her character Ginny is one of the only final girls I've ever seen actually try to use psychology to get in the head of our slasher killer. In the end of this film, she pretends to be Jason's mom and actually buys herself a little bit of time. What I also liked about Ginny is she sympathized with Jason. She thought about what it would be like to grow up in the woods all alone, and she filled in some of those nagging plot holes we had after the first one where we're like, hey wait, didn't he die?
Just because she sympathizes with him doesn't mean she's gonna take his crap. She knees him in the balls, she comes at him with a goddamn chainsaw. This chick's tough.
And answered one of my other nagging questions. Does Jason have balls? Yes. Yes, he does.
One thing I liked about this movie is Ted just decided to stay at the bar and get drunk all night. And he survived because of that.
Actually, this isn't the only movie where we've seen that drinking saves people. Look at Cabin Fever. If you're in the woods, stick to the beer and don't drink the water. I love this film, and I hate to lay any bad on you, but unfortunately, it's not perfect. First off, there's Paul. What a D-bag. 'Cause he knows cars. Move over, Jenny. Let me take a look under your hood. And at the beginning, he's all like, I don't want to scare anybody. And then he tells them a really scary story. But the worst, the absolute worst part is when he's like, you better keep clean during your menstrual cycle. Fuck you, Paul. Fuck you.
Now, I have really little to complain about in this movie, except for the opening scene. Really? She opens up her fridge, and Jason's mom's head is in there, and he stabs her with an ice pick. How did Jason find her? She lives in the city, far away from there. She's getting weird phone calls. Is that him calling and he just doesn't remember that he can't talk?
How did he find her address? Did he look her up in the yellow pages?
And how did he get there? Did he take a bus? Wearing that burlap sack over his head? And we heard from Adrian King herself that she believes that none of that made any sense, and it was all just a dream.
Here's what really bugs me. So you've got hat guy and girlfriend going through the woods, and they're like, what? That looks like a dead animal, and it is a dead animal. It's clearly Muffin. It's smallish, it has the same fur color. No question, right? But then at the end of the movie, who waltzes in when Jason's about ready to do his thing? Fucking Muffin.
With a different colored bow.
What the fuck? Horror hypothesis.
So, Jason is in the woods and he's lonely, right? Because all the animals are assholes. So he finds Muffin, he's like, I'm gonna keep Muffin, but I need them to stop looking for Muffin. So he puts a decoy dog out, takes Muffin, changes the bow, and Bob's your uncle. Until the very end, when Muffin shows up.
Betrayed by Muffin.
So there was a good amount of gore in this movie. At least 9 kills, if not more. Especially if you count that random dog. And the crazy old man on the bicycle, he even came back just to die.
So what were our favorite kills? Mine is when the couple gets skewered. Double penetration.
So my favorite death was Mark. The guy's in a wheelchair. Very lovable guy. Well, I don't know. He's kind of a jerk. Lazy sitting in his chair, telling everybody else to run. Guess Jason didn't like that too much. Bam! Machete right to the head. Dramatically goes all the way down the steps. Now as for the nudity in this movie, well, there might not be a whole lot, but none of the girls really seem to ever wear a bra. And only one of the girls goes skinny dipping, and you can see her boobs.
You also get 2 beavers and butt cleavage. So normally this is the part of the review where I ask, should you see this? But today my question is, if you haven't seen it, why the hell not? This movie is awesome. It's a classic. Not only should you see it, but you should own it. And you should watch it all the time. Especially on Friday the 13th.
Which is today. So, happy Friday the 13th. Cut!
Hey, so there's a movie clip coming up after this, so I'm gonna make this quick. Subscribe, share, hit that thumbs up button. We out.
Oh, hey. So yeah, that was a little awkward. But, you know, at least I got my donut here. And I just wanted to drop off her phone. She probably was startled because she didn't recognize me in this mask. You're probably wondering about that too, eh? Well, let me tell you a little story. I arrived into town earlier today, and well, out of nowhere, some little punk knocked me over with his skateboard. My mask kind of disappeared. So, I had to use the sack, eh? It's okay. I'm on vacation. No, I'm not heading back to Canada just yet. I'm gonna check out the United States. Probably go check out this place I've been hearing called Texarkana. It's a nice little town. Hey, maybe I'll even learn an instrument while I'm there. Alrighty, well, I'll catch you later.